Hey y'all, Black Mermaid here, and there you go. So, I'm here to do a psychological reading. Ooh, just as I promised. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Harry and Meghan. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Okay. How is Meghan and Harry doing? How are they doing? Let's oppositions deck. How is Meghan and Harry doing? Let's see. How are Meghan and Harry doing? How are Meghan and Harry doing? Mind, body, and soul. How are they doing? This is Harry. That's not enough space. Harry. Mind, body, soul. Meghan. Okay. Meghan. Oh, yeah. What's going on between them? Alrighty, you guys. For Harry, we got the 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay? Clearly, 9 of Wands is all about perseverance. This is the 9 of Wands upright, and this is the 9 of Wands in reverse. Okay? Harry is contemplating. Harry has received a lot of damage. He wants to overcome a lot of the situations that's going horrendously bad for him. Okay? He's done fighting. He's done dealing with the bickering. Oh my God, at home. Shit's going down for him at home. Okay? This is what he wants, right? But this is what he's getting. This is what he's going through. This is what's on his mind. So his mind is going through a lot of, it's taking a lot of toll. This is the 9 of Wands, and it comes right before the 10 of Wands. And that's a burden, right? So 9 of Wands is all about perseverance. And self-preservation too. Let's keep it 100. In order to self-persevere, you have to self-preservate. Which means that this actually comes right after the 8 of Wands. And The Seven of Wands is all about protecting your beliefs, standing up for what you believe in, going against the odds, and trying to make sure that you get whatever it is that you're looking for, or getting whatever it is that you want. Eight of Wands is all about getting it in quick motion, recovering rather quickly, being able to travel quickly, emails, being able to just, get things done rather quickly, right? So we got the Nine of Wands. He's went through a journey of the wands, you know. Ace of Wands, going through a creative journey, coming up with all sorts of ideas, being able to come out on top. That little spark that had ignited in him when he met Meghan, then the Two of Wands is partnership and decisions that are in need of being made. Three of Wands, new ventures, new ideals. Four of Wands, stability. Five of Wands, conflict. I mean, he went through it all. That's why he gets the Nine of Wands, but in reverse. Okay, this is where he's at mentally. Don't feel sorry for him. He has to go through this. Mind, body. For the body, he has the Page of Cups, upright. And the Page of Cups is in reverse. Okay, so clearly this is indicating that he is in pursuit of some emotional attachment. He does have a huge emotional attachment to Meghan. But this is his intuition. So basically, this is affecting his body. Okay, the fact that he wants everybody to believe that he's on good terms with his wife. He's emotionally not fraudulent, but he's still a kid. He's still a kid. Body, he's still a kid. He hasn't grown up. But Meghan is putting him through that questionable phase, right? He's going through that questionable phase in regards to his emotions and ideals. The fact that he's not listening to his intuition. He's just like all over the damn place. On one note, he's kind of like, cheers, we're heading to a positive road, but that's just the illusion that he wants to give you guys. He's really going through hell right now. He's not listening to his intuition, and he's questioning a lot of shit that he is not willing to admit. That was the body, right? So we got the soul. We got the Two of Wands that I was telling you guys about. He is stumbling. He is falling. He is like, the Two of Wands is supposed to be partnership. This is supposed to be not trial and error, because this is clearly a depiction of trial and error. Trying to make it to the top of the mountains. This guy is trying to make it to the top of the mountains. Usually, the Two of Wands is someone looking at a fork in the road, which one path leads to the mountains and the other path leads someplace else, to a valley perhaps. But clearly, the person took on the mountain. So he's got trials, tribulations, trials and errors. He needs to have the correct footing. Otherwise, he's going to fall. He's going to fall and he's going to regret it. Yeah, he's carefully trying to climb that mountain of, can I keep Meghan to my side? Can we overcome the issues that a lot of people are saying that we're going through and or are having, right? But like, that's a no. That's a hell no, Harry. You're bound to fall. You're bound to fall trying to climb the mountaintop without any, not just stability, but without any training, without any knowledge, without any wisdom, without any experience, without like any emergency equipment. You're climbing the mountain? Like, you're free climbing. You're free climbing. Like, for real. Free climbing. And this is the price that you gotta pay for free climbing, okay? Can you guys get it? Get it? There you go. There you go. That's the price you gotta pay for free climbing. Same goes for free diving, free anything. There's just like there's no net to stop you from falling or to prevent you from falling into the ground and like splat. So this is his soul. His soul is trying to climb to the very top and try to make it to the top. But like I said, he's free climbing this shit. He doesn't have any protection. He doesn't have any emergency equipment. He doesn't have the equipment to help him prevent himself from falling if he does wind up taking a misstep. He's free climbing, you guys. There's just no getting around that. Now let's talk about Meghan. She gets, for the mind, she gets to have the judgment card in reverse at that. Okay? And this is the upright position, right? But this is her calling. This is her reality. This is what she wants. But this is what she's getting, right? Not just that, but this is just the person that she is. She's calling a lot of shots. She's made a lot of judgment. And because of that, she's being judged as well to the exact same degree. What did it say in the Bible for when Jesus Christ met a town who was getting ready to stone a group of not a group of women, but they were getting ready to stone a woman for being an adulteress or a mistress? And he was like, "Ye who has not sinned shall cast the first stone." Y'all can't be judging her if y'all ain't gonna judge yourselves. And this is the situation that Meghan is putting herself into. She judged her family. She write off everybody that she was in contact with. And she was just like, boom, 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 boom. But she wanted to receive positive judgment. But the thing is that you're not making a positive move. But just because you're making a positive move doesn't mean things are going to go well for you. Nobody gets accolade and praise for being a good person. Not really. You can try. Maybe you might run into those really genuine people who don't mind giving you your accolade and praise. But those are the people who actually appreciate you. Everybody else, not so much. Not so very fucking much, y'all. That's her mind, right? This is her body. Page of Wands. Upright. In reverse. This is, she's in pursuit of power. She's in pursuit of new ideas. She's in pursuit of traveling, bouncing, man-hopping. That's what she does, right? But she's distorted. She's just franchised. She's like all over the place. This is where her desire for negative publicity is going to lead her. It's really unfortunate, but her desire for fame is that's where she's heading. She's coveting shit right here, but right here she's like envious, I want to say deceivious, but but no, she's mischievous, she's deceptive, she's calculating, she's manipulative. This is the Page of Wands, and she's a fucking Aries, right? So she's being a child. She's being a child. She hasn't grown up. I can do a reading about that in regards to like why she hasn't grown up. But let's go on ahead and keep on moving because I got 14 minutes. Well, I used up 14 minutes. Let me say that. But like, yeah, this is the body, right? Like I said, negligent, just negligent, calculating, manipulative, she's using her firepower for all the wrong purposes. She's not keeping people warm. She's not heating up people's food. She's not making sure that when she burns something down that she kind of, make sure that she implants the ashes into the earth so it can become soil, or to plug in a seed just to make sure it grows back. Everything she burns. She burns a bridge. It goes down. It can't go back. She ain't going to build it back up. She's not going to do that. She breaks. She got the anti-Midas touch, and she's just like, yeah. you better fix yourself. Okay? That's her body. So, like, her soul is the Queen of Cups, right? I mean, it was this position, but I got it in this one. Apologies. But she wants to be seen as the Queen of Cups, though. She wants to be seen as someone who is very intuitive, very psychedelics, very spiritual. She very intelligent, emotionally intelligent. There are people who are emotionally intelligent. You don't have to be like mentally intelligent sometimes. People say that you do. But emotional intelligence kind of makes you an emotional manipulator or a verbal manipulator, because that's plugged into emotional abuse or spiritual abuse, you know? So it's like, check that shit out. She wants to be seen as the Queen of Cups. She wants to be seen as the positive aspect of the Queen of Cups, not the negative. Counterintuitive, very like emotionally calculating, taking pleasure in people's suffering and shit. It's like, this woman right here is an empath, which is what Diana is, right? But everybody sees her as an apathetic person. She's not trying to connect. And the thing about the Queen of Cups is that this is the water card. So it's not just about, oh my God, I'm an empath or a sympath. No, it's about connecting. You're not a real human being if you're not trying to interact with people and connect with them on an emotional, very in-depth level. And Diana was exactly that. And Meghan wants to be perceived as that, but she's not that. She's still in survival mode. She's in the self-preservation mode. She's not in the self-perseverance. And you got to be careful, because anything regarding the self can be positive or negative, but it depends on how you approach it and what your intentions are. You know, self-love, that can turn into narcissism, that can turn into self-neglect if you're not careful and you're caring for people more than you care for yourself, you know. And it's just like, ooh, no. The body, the appearance, she wants to appear to be connected, but she's not connected. Like I said, self-preservation versus self-perseverance. If you're going to allow your good heart to self-persevere, allow it to self-persevere. Don't allow your past to dictate your future or who you are as of right now. But that's not the case for Meghan. Who Meghan truly is someone who takes pleasure in other people's suffering. That's an apathetic person. That is a sociopath or a psychopath, right? But Diana was like, she's not a psychopath. She's not even a sociopath. She interacts with people quite, not, I would say nonchalantly, but quite easily, quite effortlessly. She's not trying to pretend to care for people. She just cares. And the thing about being a princess for Diana is that she was allowed to care, even though she wasn't really receiving a lot of accolade for it by her so-called husband's family. I'll dive into that later. So what is connecting Harry to Meghan? Five of Cups, right? Five of Cups, loss, emotionally tapped out. You know, you want to be emotionally invested. You want to be bright. You want to be happy. You want to show this shit. This is what keeps them together. The appearance of being on a good note. But they're not. They're bullshitting. They're depressed. They're sad. They're whatever. But they're not like, they can't keep anything alive, even if their lives depend upon it. So it's like, how are you going to keep these flowers alive when you're really like this? You're not connecting. You're not, right? Let's do a little self-reflection. That was the opposition step. Let's go ahead and self-reflect. And I'm gonna do a part 3. Okay. So this is Harry. And wow, Meghan. Okay. Self-Reflection. And this is the Revelations deck. Okay? Harry gets the reap what you sow card. Patience, perseverance, nourishment, karma. You reap what you sow, right? So on one note, Harry's got his arms crossed. He's on guard, right? And in reverse, it's like he's pretty bravado. He's very like outspoken, out. He's being melodramatic, if I can say that. As you can see, this card kind of shows the melodramatic, him being melodramatic about his circumstances, like standoffish, and then he's just like, ugh, you know. Seven of Pentacles. It's amazing how this actually represents the Seven of Pentacles. Like I said, karma, reap what you sow, nourishment, because in order for you to have the Seven of Pentacles, you've got to plug something in order for it to come out. Seven of Pentacles is usually represented by a person who is invested energetically wise or life wise into growing something and seeing it flourish and come out and blossom, you know. But Meghan gets the devil card. So this doesn't mean that she's evil, but her ego is unchecked. Okay, that's what the devil means. Egocentric, egomaniacal, you know, all of that shit. It's like she's very calculating. As you can see, she's a financier. This motherfucker is like a financier. Look at his approach to life. And then you get to look at this shit. He gets to look like a monster. Right? Everybody depicts him as a goat man and shit. But like, he's a businessman. He's a karma man. You pay for what you owe him. When he gives you something, you got to pay him back. Tenfold. Threefold, you know. And Meghan is like not that, but she's causing a lot of shit where she's gonna have to pay it back. She's gonna have to reap what she sows. Her ego is just unchecked, unmatched, unkept, right? Her masculinity and her femininity is just okay, so I'm going to give you guys part 3. And I will be using a deck. Well, maybe 4 decks. So, FYI, I'm letting you guys know. I will be using the before and after decks. And I think I will also be using the, let me see, vice versa in the in-between. Okay? So, like, subscribe, share this video, and make sure you guys tweet me and give me whatever topic you would like for me to do. As a matter of fact, just to let you guys know, I got all kinds of information that I have in my email account. So tell me through Twitter, pick your subject, pick your topic, pick a genre, anything. If you guys like extraterrestrial, if you guys like geographics, if you guys like experimental shit, make sure you guys like it so I know what to actually talk about. I have it all in my thing. I even have CBRs, anime, 10, most, whatever, you know. So, like, if you guys want me to talk about that, you guys gotta like each other's shit. Okay, pick a topic and let me know, all right? And I will give you guys a part 3. Peace.